Yeah.
Now that we're live, can you give us that guy's name?
Whose name?
Name, rank, and serial number if you know it.
No.
Okay, well, last week, I won't say you guys got your asses kicked, but you did have to make a strategic withdrawal. You did lots of damage to the enemy, the elves, the good elves. You didn't kill any of the civilians, though. That kind of surprised me. I figured you'd go all off on them, but you didn't. So you retreated back into the city and went back to the Temple of Hexter. And it's going to be like 3 days later. So I would say if there's anything you wanted to do in that 3 days, you can. Especially after you murdered one of your fellow party members, and some old guy who glowed showed up and took that dead party member's body away. Some of you might need a little time for inner reflection, like Mort.
Not really. I just wonder how Tom would have tasted, but probably have been a little crunchy because didn't have much meat on him. So no loss there.
Oh well, it might have turned out to be a bigger bite than you might have thought.
Yeah, but on the other hand, I got some prime cut in my backpack. I've been waiting to cook up.
The little boy.
There's the only thing you can do with them. I mean,
the veal.
The Hextorians are not going to restore them to life.
No,
and, I don't want them to get too ripe before I jerk him out.
I mean, unless you're willing to pay for it.
Nope, don't like them that much.
Oh, okay.
Nobody here is seems to be too distraught about his death.
Okay. You guys in the few days, you guys have pretty much been left alone for the most part. You have seen and heard the army of goblins, with a few hobgoblins and dark elves, have literally been going door to door throughout the city.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I would probably go with them.
Okay.
Or don't give a shit.
I was,
they're literally dragging people out of their homes and enslaving them one way or another. Some people are going straight into shackles. There's a few that's like, oh, well, you look like you could join our army, so you're in the army now, whether you want to be or not. But for the most part, they're just making people into slaves. And there's literally in the center of the city, and you guys can see this from the front porch of the temple, there's kind of a tent city that has gone up there. When the Dark Elves first showed up, there were the Goblin army was stationed there. But in the last 3 or 4 days, it has basically become a tent city full of slaves for the most part. Now, there's still plenty of goblins and hobgoblins there, and occasionally you'll see a drow. But yeah, they're taking everyone out of their houses and putting them into this sort of tent city, which normally there wouldn't be enough room, but so many people have either fled or died that. And again, it's only been a few days, and while the city's not huge, it's also not tiny. So yeah, it's going to take them a while to be able to go literally room to room. And they will have received a report, or they will have sent some officers to get reports from you guys about what happened when you went to pay a visit to the elves. They are happy. They are going to say that you killed Lawgiver. They know that much. So
which one was it?
They're happy about that. They're happy about the gummy candies that walk and bound or scrounged together or made or something. They're happy about that. They're not real happy that you guys didn't get them a child and a virgin, but they're kind of sort of figuring, you did half a good job and half not so good a job, and you lost a bunch of your men. So they're not completely happy, but not enough to come down on you, at least yet.
Which men, the Black Blades or the actual militia?
Both.
Oh.
Just that you lost. Let's put it this way. You won't like this, but you're all slaves as far as they're concerned. You're just slaves within their military, so you have a lot more freedom than the average slave. So when your men died, to them, those were their resources that were lost. So they kind of consider it as, oh, you got a bunch of our slaves killed. But again, you also killed a bunch of the enemy, and you did accomplish the main part of your task. However, they are sending a hobgoblin to you to kind of keep an eye on things, so to speak.
So if that's their policy, is that we're slaves and we lost their resources, shouldn't we be able... Godfrey's going to try to replenish our resources from the people who are currently being enslaved. Like basically recruit more people to bring into our group to replenish our numbers.
You're going to have to convince the Dark Elves that you deserve those resources.
There we go. Walk it. We need to go talk to the Dark Elves.
We're gonna have to talk to the Dark Elves.
Well, they're sending you a hobgoblin, which he can introduce himself if he wants to, or not.
Yeah. It'll be a she, actually.
A she. All the better.
Well,
Figured if I was going to be working for the Drow, being female would not be a bad idea.
Right.
Yeah.
makes sense.
Right sex, wrong race, but close enough.
Good logic.
Still a step higher than all the men in the group.
That's true.
True.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll gather the core party and go meet up with them.
Who are you going to meet?
The Hobgoblin?
Oh, he's sent to the temple. He has
Yeah.
orders to go there, so he'll show up. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's some meeting place that we're going to meet.
It's basically the front gate.
Yeah, the front of the temple, front steps or whatever.
You all right, Chepo?
Yes, sir. Grab my bag of cookies because I'm a fat bastard.
Well, fat bastard, why ain't you sharing?
Because he's playing in character. Don't question it.
My
Well, that's
cookies
all right.
are made of. Never mind.
Yep. Well, my new character will probably enjoy the cookies too.
Oh, shit.
All right. So you're going to see a bald, red-skinned female hobgoblin standing at the gate in some decent-looking armor, carrying a quarterstaff.
What type of armor?
Scale mail.
Okay.
Godfrey, you think that's the individual that was supposed to meet up with there?
Well,
Probably.
That dame right
Probably.
over there.
Hobgoblin
Just-
female coming up to us. There aren't too many of those so far, so almost has to be her.
She actually has written orders.
Hell.
Walking will walk right up. He's just gonna walk right up and he's gonna say, what time of day is it? Can you even tell?
No.
It's like 9 in the morning.
It's dark 30.
But it doesn't matter because keep in mind it's dark everywhere all the time.
Right. He's gonna walk over and say, "Good evening, morning, whatever it is. How are you, ma'am?"
What exactly are you?
Well, I mean, I think it'd be pretty obvious. I'm just, your average tiefling here, but I was told, I wasn't told alone. Godfrey was also here, my associate. Where's Godfrey standing?
Right beside him. I would have gone up with you.
Godfrey here and myself, we were told to meet somebody here that fits your description.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I'd hope they'd give me someone better to work with, but I guess I'm stuck with you.
Oh, looks to be deceiving, sweetheart.
There you go. That's what she looks like.
We are surprisingly.
That's kind of hot for a hobgoblin.
Walking my.
I was going to say.
That's about as
Yeah,
hot as a
right.
hobgoblin can get.
God, now I have to somehow keep both bards off her.
Mm-mm.
Oh, is Mort want some of that action?
Yeah.
Hey, baby, you want to see me enlarge?
I don't think you're man enough.
Oh God! I'm going to see it too.
That's right. I'm not a man. I'm a fucking minotaur, which means I'll fucking beef you.
I figured you were one of those horny little devils.
Anyway, Godfrey's gonna say, despite our appearances, we are surprisingly effective.
Sullivan's just gonna fucking groan in the background.
Well, since you have received word that I'd be coming,
Well, I haven't received that word, but I mean, I'm sure. You know what? Let's just stick to business right now. I'm not gonna crack any jokes.
you crack jokes, I'll crack your head. Whichever.
Yeah, not one for humor. I see. Godfrey, he loves jokes. He's a real funny guy.
He does have a certain look about him.
Just
Walking,
deadpan looks at
Godfrey.
fucking walking like, Jesus, fuck, this guy is going to get us killed. First he gets me fired, now he's going to get me killed. Again! Killed again!
I didn't get you fired.
You got me. Yeah, we're not going into this right now.
And
would
she'll
totally
just start chuckling. You're the best this city had to offer.
Like I said, surprisingly effective.
Very deceiving. Looks on. It's really deceiving.
Hey, Mort,
Yeah.
since you would know, what happens if I eat a shitload of scurf?
Well, you'll look like Pringle.
Sounds like being better than here right now.
Yeah. We can
Anyway.
do it.
My lady, you're. I know you're here to oversee us, and the thing that I wanted to talk to you about was the possibility of replenishing our numbers. As you know, we thinned out quite a few of the elves.
Yeah,
But,
they thinned out quite a few of you, from what I understand.
They did, but again, they thinned out our cannon fodder, as it were, and we were hoping to be able to replenish some of those from the new recruits.
I'm sorry, hold on. You drow didn't see what happened there, did you?
Yeah, maybe. And I'm not a drow, if you can't tell. I mean,
It's hard to see.
She'll wave her hand in front of your faces. Is your vision okay?
Don't see in the dark.
He can't-
Oh, you should probably
he's
get
not
that
one of us.
fixed.
He's not
Oh
well.
yeah. Let me just replace my eyeballs.
You have goggles of the night.
I'm not using them.
Maybe you should, Sullivan.
Yes, Sullivan.
Look,
I mean, we're in the dark. Clearly, that would be it would behoove of you, you know.
all right, shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
We were literally attacked by some sort of angel or god. On top of everything else, you guys didn't fight either.
I don't know what
Attack!
you're talking about.
From where we were looking, it really looked like you were the one doing the attacking. You kind of
Well, yeah.
throw your weight around a little too much and didn't realize something was heavier than you are.
Well, sorry. Kind of wanted to appease our gods with Tom's corpse.
Did it work though, Sullivan? I wasn't there for that. I was doing important things like getting gummies and chocolate shakes and things like
Yeah,
that.
you're always doing beyond important things.
It was important. It made them happy.
It's walking, right? You were the one that got the gummies, right?
That was me. Yes, ma'am.
They actually went over well. Particularly the gummy spiders were a nice touch.
Really good, right? Did you try the sour ones?
They were a bit tart. I prefer stuff a little more warm and lively.
Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, well, you know, I'm sure
That's what she said.
children or something like that.
Literally, she just said it.
Just saying.
Well, your new squad mate also brings with her an envelope that apparently has some new orders in it. Basically, she was told not to open it until you guys were all together. Now, whether she opened it or not, that's up to her.
No, she very much follows her orders.
Okay. Well, long story short, and the Hobgoblin would have heard rumors of this. Well, let's see. You guys are down here on the map, if you can see that. Let's see. Where is it? Over here in the West District, there's an area along a Beggar's Row, which is a road there, that there has been some particularly tough trouble there. In fact, a number of hobgoblins have even been killed. Let's see, I'll zoom in a little. Over here on the left. Several hobgoblins were killed, and a couple of dozen goblins were killed. Apparently, holed up in a couple of buildings over here are some pretty tough customers. And this is part of the reason the Drow have you. So they expect you to go take care of them.
Do they have any details as to... Do they care about destruction of that area by any chance?
Oh, no. They don't
build
give a shit
them.
about destruction anywhere.
Okay.
Destroy what you want, kill who you want. They don't care. Now, if you come across something really valuable or somebody really useful, you know, try to save it if possible. Details are few because there haven't been a lot of survivors. However, the few people who have seen things from a distance, it looked like 3 or 4 humans or humanoid creatures or people. They're not sure because it was from a distance. The darkness didn't seem to bother them. They did not seem to use weapons or armor, but they also didn't seem to use magic. I mean, nobody saw a fireball go off or anything. But they had no problem wading through a few squads of goblins and their hobgoblin sergeants and captains. So you guys are basically have orders to go in there and take them out. They don't want prisoners. They want bodies.
So rude. They can't even just talk to them. I mean, maybe sometimes, that's all you need. I mean, it worked out pretty well for us before.
Hey, Mort,
When?
here they have some spicy food.
Say that again?
I hear they have some spicy food in that area.
Maybe.
They might. Oh,
How well?
That's always spicy.
How well pacified is that area? Have they already gone through, or is that like the edge of where they've got?
for all intents and purposes, the entire city has pretty much been pacified. Even places where they haven't gone door to door yet, people are too afraid to start any trouble. This is literally the only known area in the city where they're having any real problems. At least so far.
All right. Well, yeah. So I guess at the first order of business, is there any way we can replenish our cannon fodder?
Oh, what I was told, I'm pretty sure we're on our own for this one.
You can try to get an audience with somebody.
Do you know if my goblins have any, like, lazy Susans? Because, finding a little spot to just relax here in the church, it's not really built for comfort.
I tell you what, it's not much, but you guys got 3 new guys. Basically, they're new recruits that came in because they heard you guys had a militia, and they'd rather be in your militia than imprisoned or enslaved by the Dark Elves. So 3 guys came in.
Sweet.
They're all low-level losers.
Great, more fucking level shit militia. Fantastic.
Pretty much. No weapons, no armor, no money, no food. That's another thing. Food has become extremely scarce, or above ground food has become extremely scarce. Most of the goblins, dark elves, and hobgoblins are getting their food from below.
I'm good.
Yeah, or there's the occasional, I'm really hungry, I'm going to munch on a slave. There's rumors of that happening too.
Yeah. Cavaros is she's good for food. And can supply some to a few others that might need it.
Well, the temple actually was stocked pretty well before everything happened and the shit hit the fan. So you guys are okay there, at least for a good while anyway.
I'm gonna bring my black blades with me, but I'm not gonna bring the militia or the other Hextorians.
They're kind of okay with that. Considering what happened the last time you took a bunch of them with you. I mean, the militia's okay with that. The Hextorians are like, oh, we should get out there and conquer and kill and destroy, but you go first.
Yeah. Sure.
Hextorian's gonna Hextorian.
Let's see.
Alright.
So we've got 3 more. Do we want to recon the area? See what we can see?
If somebody has a better stealth than I do, that would probably not go far amiss.
What's your stealth?
0 with disadvantage.
Yeah, walking.
I got a 19.
+5.
I got a 19.
I got 18.
Quick question. Has there been any patrols in the area from the Drought Army, or have they been basically scared off?
The patrols that went through that area are the ones that got killed.
So there is none there.
No, there's no patrols there. They're sending you guys in to deal with the situation. They're not really patrolling the city. I mean, they're going door to door and pulling people out of their houses, but after they clear a house, they're pretty much just move on to the next house. They're not like
Walking
acting
the
as
streets.
yeah, they're not really walking. I mean, there's especially in the center part of the city and over by the old mayor's fortress, there's plenty of forces there, but yeah, they're not really patrolling or anything like that. They're not worried about being attacked at this point, it doesn't seem. I mean, it's that part of the city is almost like it's basically a ghost town at this point. There might be a few innocent people there hiding out or running around, but probably not a lot.
Okay.
So yeah, like to stealth forces kind of head out and see what we can see from the road.
Okay, well, let's see. Let me switch over to Chrome tab. If it's going to work. Okay, so basically over in roll 20, this is the area of Beggar's Row, the street that you're looking at.
Nice place.
Is there
Really?
what's the ground like? I'm assuming it's a tiled street of some sort, but around the buildings, is it like loose dirt?
It's a mixture of loose dirt and some stunted grass. The road is basically cobblestones with packed earth underneath it.
It's a really nice area of town. I wish I would have visited here a little bit more often.
It's a shithole.
I mean, it's not that bad.
Well, this is walking, so I mean, it's not like
This honestly looks better than Godfrey's shop did after it burned down.
It's funnier every time.
It didn't burn. Well, okay, it burnt down the first time. The second time, it was just dismantled by people who took everything. So, are you guys just marching in, stealthing in? I heard some talk of
Stealthing in.
stealth.
Yeah,
Stealth.
stealthing in.
Okay. Let's see. How?
Who's stealthing?
Walking, stealthing.
Godfrey.
And Godfrey? And that's it?
Me too.
And Mort. Okay.
Okay.
And so that just leaves our female hobgoblin friend with me and Kurt, Chris, Jacobus, and Quinn.
Pretty much. You guys can put yourselves on the map. I mean, normally you would be coming in from the east end over here, but I mean, it's kind of up to you. You could be coming from the other side or even down an alley or whatever. And you can give me
From behind
pers-
the way that
let's see. You can give me perception rolls as you're getting close. Well,
Where's the building that we have to go in?
it's really more a part of the street, but it's basically this building here and this building here are the two where these enemies have been seen coming from or operating out of.
So,
The
and
north
that
side.
G doesn't have a token.
Oh, that makes sense.
I can make one real quick if you want.
Is that?
Oh,
Man.
great. We've got sparkly vampires.
Yes, it's better than nothing.
Don't hate on my sparkle.
We will. And now that we know where your allegiances lie,
Yeah, Jacob for life.
What in the fuck?
vampires can't even have boners.
They are bone. Like, basically.
It depends. Well, I think in D&D they can't, but
Their heart doesn't work.
other things might.
Yet when you cut a vampire, they still bleed. So
Exactly. They have blood pressure. They just don't necessarily have, a heart to pump everything around.
Exactly. That's why they can't have boners.
Right.
Plus, you could also put I don't know, a stick in there.
You think the rigor mortis will help him out, or
Yes, the T string.
There's a weird sex thing where you put stuff in.
let's just stop.
The hypothetical vampiric sex life.
Oh,
Well, I wish you had a token, female hobgoblin.
Well, I'm working on it. I'm just trying to figure out if the token should focus on her face or her chest.
Chest.
I want to kind of do in between.
Works for me.
It's just her neck.
The staff. The end of the staff, it looks like something.
And on top of that, I have to remember how to put a token in Roll20 for that matter.
you just hit upload and drag it in.
Let's see. Go to my upload thingy. Add,
So,
lady.
lady. Lady Hobgoblin, do you have a name?
Caballeros.
Which is Hobgoblin for none of your damn business.
That's fair.
Actually, it's Hobgoblin for I'll see you into your grave. But, one way or the other.
Same thing.
Okay. Kepros. There should be a token in there now.
How loyal would you say you are to your ladies and mistresses?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say a solid 9.5.
Fair enough.
Things
Next.
change.
Gives you half to work with.
How fast will those change?
Depends on how fast the light comes back. I've been underground a long time.
I'm gonna put my goggles on and I say, so, is that all it will take?
No. We'll worry about your soul later.
I see Mort leave now, and I say you should really be worried about yours.
Nah, you assume I still have one. Alright, I'm
find out
still
soon.
not getting a character showing up.
Okay, I'm working on it.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, Sullivan, was that house over there? Oh my God, you look ridiculous with those goggles on.
I don't wear them. What the fuck do you want, Walken?
I don't know, maybe something a little more, stylish.
Yeah, let me go find a hat.
Okay.
That might fix the problem.
I think they look good on you.
You know, if you got a mask, it would cover the face too. That might make it look better.
Okay, Cabero should be in there now, I think. And I think I assigned it to Matt G. Or I thought I did.
Let me refresh again, see if it shows up.
For some reason, my roll 20 is really slow tonight.
Maybe we have to refresh it. I'll give her a quick refresh, see if anything changes.
Only tokens I see are Walken, Tom, Godfrey, Mort, and Sullivan.
Yeah.
My screen Cabarros is right above Walken. Let me see. Maybe I should refresh.
Might
I'll
be set to
reconnect.
DM only.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the exciting behind the scenes that you normally miss.
Yes, with director's commentary.
Welcome to Roll20.
Yes. Don't do this.
I still gotta get with Matt so you can show me the ropes.
Matt, as far as I'm concerned, is a Roll20 god. And we
Yes.
should all worship him. In
But-
game.
The way he explains things makes you go, huh? 'Cause
Yeah, he's very
he just-
meticulous.
it's the minutia. And I'm like, my brain doesn't work that way. Give me the
That's a
short
big word. You're
synopsis
going to have to
version.
use a smaller one.
Let's keep it down below 3 syllables. Thank you.
Look, some of us only have an
Let's
IQ of
see.
67. Tone it down.
Oh,
I push brooms
Okay, it
for a
says-
living. Please stop.
It says it
gonna-
can be edited and controlled by Matt G and me. Let me
I
see.
closed out. I'm going back in. Let's see if it'll pop up now.
man, I eat crayons for a living, man. This is.
Oh, you're a Marine?
I was a
Yeah.
professional crayon eater.
It's
And
just
I-
like, yes. Does it get that watermelon-y taste? Yeah, pink does that.
Depends on what color you get.
The skin tone flavors. See, I've got a token.
Oh,
I
shit.
think.
I think I see it.
Wow.
Oh.
She's there. Okay. Yeah, you guys see this guy standing out in front of a building. He's sort of semi-standing guard, but he's very casual about it.
So I got a perception of 19.
Oh yeah. Shit, I forgot we were doing perception checks.
Well, you see that guy.
I think only the stealthing people are doing checks.
The people, well, everybody can, but I mean, if you got like a 29, you might hear something, but
Oh, I got an
I
18.
got a 19.
Or roll perception.
Well, from this far away, we're probably not going to hear shit, so I'm going
No.
to start getting closer.
But those of you who are out in the street and could possibly see him, see a guy standing over here, kind of just leaning against the door, looking casual. And Godfrey, are you stealthing?
Yep.
Okay.
22.
Okay. This, for those of you who are just walking down the middle of the street, I'll go ahead.
Sorry.
I rolled a perception to kind of assess and see what's going on. I got a nat 20 for 24, if I can do that.
Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Okay, it looks to you like it just a human male, fairly young look, or like probably mid-20s, is sort of standing there leaning against the door. You don't see any lights on anywhere. You're not hearing anything. Once,
Hey,
let's see.
Kerberos,
Yes.
why don't you show us how the underworld does it?
Actually, once Kibros and Sullivan kind of step up there, this guy's going to step out in the street and sort of turns and faces them, but he doesn't say anything.
So
And Alex, how many guys did you bring with you?
Just the Black Blades. So there's only 4 other guys with me.
I'm slightly concerned by the number of tokens in this corner over here. I know they're on the map. It's not.
Oh, yeah, no, those are just like bushes or something. Let's see. Controlled by...
I don't have my weapon out. I just have my shield, and my arms are kind of in front of me.
Keveros has just got her quarterstaff out
Why do you have your weapon out?
because it's my walking stick.
Your
Your walking stick?
Your walking stick? Wow,
Yeah.
that's kind of personal.
So when he gets too handsy, I'll whack him with a walking stick.
You're gonna whack walking with a walking
No, I
stick?
like that.
So, Alex, those 4 guys behind you there, you should have control of them. They can be your Black Blades. You can put them wherever you want to put them.
Why is there 2
Excuse me,
4s?
sir.
Because I copied and pasted one of them. And
Okay.
one and 2 and 6 and above are all dead. I mean, if you want to get rid of the 4s, you can, but it doesn't matter to me. Or I can if I need to. But yeah, basically this guy walks out into the street and is sort of crosses his arms and he's just staring at this group that's walking down the middle of the road.
I'll have Quint send his imp to take a look around, so it's not with us right now. And like I said, they told us these 2 buildings, so I'm going to have it flying around there.
Well, let's see real quick if I can find a little icon for an imp.
You can use a raven, that's fine.
Evermore.
Or a crow. Or a spooter.
Be careful. They'll hear the gentle tapping as if someone gently rapping on their chamber door.
Nevermore.
There's a...
Burp.
All right, there's a crow. You should have control of him now if you want to do something with him.
Yeah, it's just fucking around over here, somewhere off in the distance.
Okay.
Like, I don't want it anywhere near us.
Okay. It has nothing to report about that northern building. The southern building, hey, there's a guy out there in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I just want it perched over here.
Okay. So, yeah, that guy's just standing there, crossing his arms, staring at you.
Excuse me, sir.
I thought you were stealth walking.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
May I have a word, please?
Oh, you really shouldn't be here. Oh, by the way, there are like goblin bodies and stuff in the street, and hobgoblins.
It looks like you did a lot of really good work here with the pest control, right? Is that right? Am I right? Is that what happened?
If you want to call it that.
Oh wow! I mean, and let me just ask you. I mean, what all did you stand to gain from it? Like, I don't mean it in like a bad or combative way. I'm just trying to understand the reason for the violence.
While Walken's talking to him, can I start looking in the windows and stuff in the building? Checking the building out?
Sure.
I'm just wondering. I mean, the guy like you look really tough. I mean, you took them all down. There's just kind of evidence there, but I just wonder, a guy like yourself who's really tough, really strong, there can't be a whole lot that really gets to you, So obviously, if it came to this point, there's probably a few things that had happened that led up to this, like maybe somebody said something to you or threatened you, or maybe somebody burned down your business and then started setting up shop of the lot. I mean, a number of things could happen that would make you really upset.
Godfrey, give me a perception roll.
It's almost here.
Nat 20 for
Holy shit,
24.
yeah.
24?
Yes, sir.
Okay, inside that building there is a long table, and there are two people. It is dark in there. There are two people that appear to be human sitting at the table. One is a male. He's got his back to you. And the other one is female. And
I respect that you still use the same image for a female. Makes sense.
yes. And they are feasting on a human arm. They're sharing it between them. They're not so much tearing chunks out of it as they're biting into it. And the woman kind of twitches her head a little bit, and then she looks up, and she looks over at the window directly into your eyes, Godfrey.
Fuck. Well, I mean, that was fun while it lasted.
So what all happened?
She just looked at the guy outside is like, well, apparently dark elves have taken over the city, and they came here and messed with us, which was the wrong thing for them to do.
Clearly, yeah. Look how well it panned out for them.
If they had waited another day or two, we wouldn't have even been here. We were just passing through. But now we're stuck here. But it was nice of them all to show up and bring us free food.
Oh, so you were just passing through the city. You wouldn't even, like the city or the neighborhood?
City.
Oh, and then everything got weird, and now we're in this kind of. This is actually a lot nicer than it was before, believe it or not.
Does not surprise me. Except there's a lot less food around.
There's a lot more food in different parts of the city, like in different parts.
Well, you're here, so you're bringing us more food.
Oh, see, now that's not nice to say, because you and I we're getting off on the right foot. We're getting to know each other. What's your name?
You don't need to know that.
Well, I mean, okay, I'm gonna roll persuasion. All right.
And he's going to roll fuck you.
Oh wow, damn, 12.
No. You tied, actually.
Oh wow.
He's going to be like, you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know my name or where I'm from or anything. So,
Well, I might if you told me.
it's Edward.
Oh wow!
Damn it!
Derivative of something. Maybe my name's Jacob. But that would be bad, because then we'd be, maybe there'd be some damsel that you and I are both fighting over for some time and a bunch of drama. But that's just not who I am.
He looks to the hobgoblin and the Sullivan. He's like, does he ever shut up?
No.
No.
And I've only known him for like 3 hours.
He's going to slowly
Sullivan is uncharacteristically smiling as
Godfrey, if you
He's
want to
just
act, you
letting
can
this
just tell me
unfold.
what you're doing. This guy is slowly walking forward.
So I was going to
Walk over
say,
here.
so do they appear to be eating the flesh, or is this something that would trigger some kind of memory about Arcana? Reference to Arcana.
What was your perception roll? Wasn't it like a 24?
24.
Okay, they're not tearing out hunks of flesh. It's more like they're biting into the arm.
So I'm assuming vampire. Would that be like an Arcana roll to confirm that?
No, you can just think it's a vampire all you want, or not. I mean, she's not flashing fangs and hiding from crosses or anything like that, at least not yet. She is going to stand up, and she sort of beckons towards you with an arm, and she is quite attractive. She's like, please, come in.
Nah. So,
Then her next sentence is, I insist. Oh no.
You know, you keep walking towards me, really, really menacing. Like, you know, it's really a nerve.
He sort of has his hands in front of him like a steeple, fingers touching.
Oh fuck!
So.
Mort.
Mort. Walking
Yeah.
gonna kind of do that. He's gonna kind of go. Mort. Yeah, I'm gonna roll stealth for that, but he's gonna go. Mort.
What?
Godfrey's gonna come out and say,
Fuck.
"They're eating inside."
I got a
And
5 for stealth. Mort.
It looks like
Glances
a humanoid
What do you
arm.
think I want, man?
He glances over his shoulder at Godfrey, and then he looks at Mort, and it's like, oh, a big one.
Don't say it. Don't say it, Edward. Don't say it. I know what you're thinking about saying. Don't say it.
What? This fine muscular specimen here?
Oh, well, see, I thought you were going to say something else. Like, you know.
Mort looks at you walking like, yeah, fucking say it.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I wasn't going to say it. I mean, that's why I didn't say it. I just thought he was going to say it.
All right, well, don't give him the idea.
I mean, I'm surprised. He's actually remarkably unprejudiced. It's actually kind of refreshing. Most of the mooks we deal with, I mean, they're just, you know.
Idiots?
That was
Yeah.
Mook. He called him a
Mook.
mook, not a moose.
Mook. Not
Just
a moose.
so you know, Mook.
Shut the fuck up.
And about then, this door is going to open, squeak open, and out's going to step a woman. She's actually quite attractive, long flowing white dress, long red hair.
You look like a guy, lady. I'm just saying, she looks a lot like this guy right here.
I mean, if they look alike, that would probably mean that they're the same thing, but that'd be racist.
She's like, Edward, how rude. You should have told us we had guests.
Oh, see,
They
she's
almost simply come in for a meal.
that sounds reasonable. Doesn't that sound reasonable, Edward? Like, you know, maybe not insidious in any way, shape, or form. Just nice and welcoming.
Well, you can come in anytime you want. And he'll point back towards the doors where she's at. He's like, yes, by all means. All of you, please come inside.
I mean, that seems reasonable. Does anybody want to come with? I think I might check this out. I want you to stay away. You know, give me some distance in case you got a disease or something. I'm not saying that you do, but, you know, just being in this part of the town, you know, you can catch.
He stands where he is, but he's following you.
And what does walking see through here?
The door is open, and you definitely see the woman there, but only one door is open, and you see another man standing behind her.
How's it going, sir? It's good to see you too. All three of you here. Yeah. But
He'll walk up and open the other door on the other side. And give me a perception roll, walking.
oh boy,
Do you have dark vision?
I do. I got 19.
Yeah, you can see there's a long table in there with some body parts on it.
Oh, that looks lovely. Mort, you would really like these folks. They got quite the palate, very much in line with yours. If you ever want jerky, you know, you could have a lot of it, Godfrey. I'm gonna probably need you to help me out here. Mort, you might want to check out what they're dining on, but I wouldn't go in there if I were you.
Definitely, I'm not going in there.
Cavaros is going to go ahead and take a few steps forward. And just to...
Edward will spin about to face you. It's like, and he's still very calm. It's like his fingers steepled in front of him. He's like, you people don't really have any reason to be here. You're not leaving. So I guess you're here for a meal.
Not this kind of meal, actually, Edward. Maybe one with like chicken or beef or pork or something else a little more agreeable. Fish, even fish is fine. But
I hear moose is nice.
Oh, who said it? Who's the one that said it? Did she actually say that?
Yes.
Oh fuck!
And as you say that, he takes 2 long strides forward.
Oh,
And
you should have done that.
He's going to reach out a hand and try to grapple you. Or grab you.
Channel divinity, turn undead.
Okay.
13 wisdom save.
All right. And what's the range?
30 feet. I'm not quite in range for the rest of them. I don't think.
Okay. Well, he got a 15.
Okay.
So I guess I need you to make a post grapple check with him. He's going to try to grab you.
I am not going to resist.
Okay. Then he grabs you by an arm. And he's like, oh, well, that was easy enough.
Lady, maybe not letting him do that, because from my angle, it didn't pan out so well for the people that just let him have the arms.
Yeah, maybe. Now, do you all want outside the city? Or are you just here to snack and leave when you feel like it?
When you put it like that.
Oh, we're just biding our time until we get out of the city. Sooner or later, this will go away.
That's a good one. You're biding your time. That's. Did you hear that one, Godfrey? Did you hear that? That was good. That was good. That was really funny.
Let's see. Okay, Caballeros. I need another opposed roll because he's going to try to pull you. He's not doing it violently. He's just gripping you by the arm and taking a step back. That's if you're fighting him.
Do you want me to go with you?
Oh, yes.
No. You really, all you had to do was ask.
We invited you inside. No one came.
Chop was asleep.
He's going to keep pulling you gently. It's more like he's
Look
got
out,
you by the
there's
elbow.
a moose.
Somebody wake up the fucking moose.
What the fuck? Goddamn moose. Fuck you.
Hey, Mort, I need you over here for a second.
All right. Mosey.
And this guy will kind of nod to you as he's pulling the half hobgoblin towards the door. Say hi there.
Maybe we should just talk about this, and then right when he reaches that point, Walken's going to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
All right, so everybody within 15 feet. Oh,
That's
shit.
a cube.
You got to make a con save for 14.
It's a
Thunder
cube.
Wave is like that.
Okay, so you're doing it on those two. Okay.
Yeah, well, everyone in that circle, in this circle. So those two, I was actually gonna more. Unfortunately, you're standing where you're standing, but Mort and Edward are gonna get it too.
Okay.
So Mort's gonna have to make a con save as well.
Well, the guy on the left down there got a 13, so he didn't make it.
Okay.
You trying to do that?
The woman The woman got an 18, so she's okay.
Well, she's going to take half.
And Edward, cock die. Edward only got a 14. Oh, he got right on then.
What kind of save is it?
Con save.
Surely
I got
you
an
got,
18.
Okay, so if anybody that made the save is going to take 10 damage, everybody else takes 20.
let me see.
And I'm pretty sure.
What type of damage is that? Thunder?
Thunder.
Okay.
I take it they feel the thunder.
And they get thrown back?
Yeah, they get thrown
If
back
they
15
fail.
feet.
How many feet?
15.
So this guy gets thrown
Sorry,
back
10
there.
feet. Sorry, 10 feet. My mistake.
Okay. He gets thrown. Are they prone?
No, it doesn't say that.
Okay. He gets thrown back there, and he's like, oh, wow. This is actually going to be fun, and you guys can roll for initiatives now.
That'll be a 14 for Caballeros.
10 for walking.
I got
18 for Godfrey.
21.
What'd you get, Chapo?
21.
Damn.
I rolled a fucking nat 20. Go figures now.
What did Godfrey get?
18.
Okay. And Sullivan?
14.
14.
And my Black Blade's got 5.
What's your dexterity, Sullivan?
12.
And Caballeros, what's your dexterity?
11.
Ah, okay. So Sullivan just barely beat you then. All right. It is the top of a round. Let's see. Oh, why am I writing this shit down? I'm in roll 20. Okay.
Forgive me, Mort.
Okay.
Forgive Mort? Or...
Yep.
Huh, I got 2 Godfreys. Let's see.
Oh my
Don't
god.
think
I
we can
barely
handle
get
that.
one.
Okay.
I can handle that.
I'm okay with it. Just get 20 white.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Roll 20 is temperamental enough without... I'm having additional problems tonight. Okay, I think that's all you guys. And now, surprise, surprise,
Devil chickens.
devil chickens.
I was just throwing it out there. Sorry.
I don't think we want any abyssal chickens in this. Just saying.
Whoa, hold on. Fiendish? Like, hold on. Just deviled eggs. Pre-made.
Shit.
Okay, I'm starting to think I agree with that statement.
Uh,
Sound
Okay.
logic.
Well, for better or worse, the bad guys get to go first.
Some wish. That's no bueno.
So, the one that is holding on to you, Caberos, is going to actually reach out with his other arm and try to hit Mort. Sort of a claw attack. Oh, that's in that one, so he misses you, Mort.
You shouldn't have done that.
Fantastic.
But now, he's also going to try to bite you, Caberos. And that's a 13, which I doubt hits you, but it might.
It misses.
Okay, it misses.
Dex, yes.
Now, the woman here runs forward, and she's going to try to grab you, Walken. So I need you to do an opposed athletics roll.
Godfrey's going to use his reaction to burn a bardic inspiration die to give her to reduce her grapple roll by a d8.
Cutting
19
words, it's okay.
for
Thank
walking.
you. Fucking
Roll a d8 and tell me what it is.
4.
Okay, she's still got a 17.
All right, Walken beat it. Walken's got a 19.
Damn!
Woohoo! Cutting words.
Get off of me, Chris.
She is disappointed. All right, this guy. Let's see. He's going to run up there, and he's going to try to grab you.
God, everybody wants me today now.
What's it like to be wanted, Walken?
I don't know. It's actually it's a different kind of. Oh my god! Nat 20 for 21.
Oh God, he got an 18. And what is Walken's strength?
Cut can get off of me.
Dude, I'm going to come over and steal your fucking dice.
This is kicking so much.
Okay, it's now Mort's turn.
All right. Can I use my reaction from before the end of this dude's turn?
Sure.
He's going to make a wisdom save. DC's 13. I doubt he's going to miss it.
He got a nat 20.
All right. Well, that's good. At least he used that 20.
To be fair, I think he's immune to being charmed anyways.
Oh. Well, fuck him.
Maybe not. It depends on some things.
Okay, so I have my battle axe shield out. I'm going to attack.
He's just going to shake his head at you.
I'm gonna nod at him like, yeah, this is gonna happen. Bonus action. I'm gonna grow big. That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Cabros is like, what the fuck? No, it's not what it sounds like. God.
And what are you hitting him with?
A +1 battle axe.
Okay.
Alright, so he takes an extra d6 on that. That's 5, and then that. So he'll take 12 damage.
Okay. He is hurt.
Alright, and then my second attack, I will attack the same dude again. 15 to hit.
15 will just barely hit.
Sweet. And he will take 10 points of damage on that one.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's it. I don't have a bonus action anymore.
Okie doke. It is now Godfrey's turn.
Are they wearing any metal armor?
No.
Any metal that they can't rapidly take off?
No. Just clothes. I mean, there might be some buckles or buttons or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, but heat metal's not going to work on that. All right, so I'm going to do Dissonant Whispers on this guy. So I need a wisdom save from that guy.
He got a 14. I don't know if that makes it or not.
Nope.
I couldn't hear you.
He got a 14. Can you hear me?
14. So he now has to. He takes 3d6 psychic damage. So 10 psychic damage, and he has to run away.
How much damage did he get?
Yes, he uses his reaction to run as fast and as far away from me as possible. Not necessarily over being found.
How much damage did he
have to
take?
run.
10.
Soon. Okay. Okay. He's going to let go of Cabarrus, and he takes off running. So Cabarrus and Mort got attacks of opportunity on him if they want him.
Sweet, that's an 18 hit.
Cabarrus will miss
Okay.
with a
He'll
4.
take
Well, a 9, but anyway.
let's see. He'll take 9 damage.
Okay. 9 damage.
Damage.
All right. Is Godfrey doing anything else?
I'm going to give a. I'm going to inspire Walken.
Oh,
Feel inspired, Walken. You now have a
I'm
bardic
inspired.
inspiration.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it in my guts. You know, the guy got like a good rhythm in there. Tap my foot and everything. Singing is wonderful.
It is now Sullivan's turn.
Sully! Do the deed, man.
I'm gonna pull out my sword, but I'm not going to move, and I'm just gonna say, Quint, you know what to do.
Oh, shit. Okay. It's not Quint's turn yet, but that's all you're doing?
That's just telling him what to do. He knows what to do.
All right. It's now Cabarrus' turn.
Cabarrus, the two non-Edward Edwards next to Walken, they are within 5 feet of each other, correct?
Yes. The bottom
Okay.
one's a woman, if it matters.
It does not matter to me one slightest. They've both been injured, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Actually, give me a perception roll.
Perception roll. Okay. 13.
Okay, they have both been injured, but you notice the woman no longer has any wounds on her body.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what I want to do, and you tell me what I need to roll. How's that?
Okay.
'Cause damage affects what I'm rolling.
Okay.
Toll the dead. Do I roll
That's
the
a
D8
save.
or the 12? Yes, I know it's okay.
Okay, at this point, she has not been wounded, but he has been.
Okay. Toll the dead, and using it as a part of my class from Reaper. So I can actually attack both of them with Toll the Dead.
Nice.
So both of them need to make a DC 13 Wisdom save.
He did not make it. She did make it.
Okay. All right. Well, she takes no damage, but he is wounded, so he's going to get 2d12 to the forehead and feel very bad about himself. All right. That'll be 11 points of damage.
Ooh, okay. That hurt.
And
Let's see.
as a bonus action, I would like to cast Shillelagh on my quarterstaff.
Okay. Let me see. I see. Okay. All right. It is now Walken's turn.
All right. Walken is going to cast Thunder Wave in a rectangle kind of shaped so that it can just hit these two here.
Okay.
Right there. They both need to make a con save for 14.
Okay. Yeah. He only got a 7, and she got a 14.
Alrighty. And so she's going to take. I'm going to roll here. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, the guy is going to take 27 points of damage, and the gal is going to take half of that. So 13, I guess. 13 or 14.
Okay. 14. I'll make it. Okay. And he gets thrown back like 10 feet, right?
Yep.
Okay. So. Oh, this is quite the ride.
And then Walken's going to slicerize her with a rapier. That'll be...
I'm sorry, did you just cast Thunderwave as a bonus action?
No.
Then how are you getting 2 actions?
Oh, shit, that's right. Never mind. I'm tripping. I got
Okay.
You good. Then never mind. Bonus action, Bardic Inspiration to Mort.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
It's now the Black Blades' turn.
Moment of truth. It can finally happen.
Okay.
Quint is going to cast Fireball right here and basically hit Godfrey, Walken, and Kabara.
Holy shit. Okay. And not
They
the
all-
2 attacking them?
Not the 2 vampires, because he knocked the one away and Mort's out of range. And so is the other vampire.
Okay. Godfrey, Walken, and Kabaros need to make saving throws. Matt, you may lose another character this week.
What's the save?
Yeah,
DC is DC is 14.
What kind of save is it?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. That's
Just
a
made
4
it.
for Kabaros.
Got 16 for Walken.
That'll pass. You're gonna take like a quarter damage. I gotta use this one.
Just made it.
So 17 is the full damage. Half is 8, and a quarter is 4.
4.
17.
And the 3 of you got hit. Give me perception rolls.
Perception.
17 for Walken.
That's a 6.
Same. 17.
Okay. Mort, go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Okay. That'll be a 13.
Okay. Kabaris, you did not see this. Your back was to it or whatever, so you don't know who cast the fireball. The other 3 of you, though, know for sure this was Quint. You saw him cast a spell.
Quint, excuse me, but what the fuck?
Are any of the other Black Blades doing anything?
Oh yeah, Jacobus is casting fucking Guiding Bolt at Walken.
Oh my god!
That'll be 19 to hit.
Sheesh, yeah, that'll hit.
19 radiant.
Oh my god. He's also he's gonna hellish rebuke for that shit. Oh, fucking hell, man. Need to make whoever. What was the guy's name? He needs to make a deck.
Sullivan. Oh no, not Sullivan. Jake.
I didn't cast shit yet.
Jack just needs to make a deck save of 14.
Good. He got 11.
Okay, he is going to take 17 points damage.
Okay. The assassin is then going to shoot at Walken.
Sullivan, do
shit.
you mind explaining to me what's going on here?
Isn't it obvious?
What do you mean it's obvious?
As you get shot by a fucking bolt. 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
That'll be only 8 points of damage, piercing.
All right. Walken will do Hellish Rebuke again if he's getting
You
hit.
cannot.
You
Oh,
can't.
damn
You
it.
can only, you can only do it once.
But the other guy, my thief, he's going to shoot at Godfrey. Oh no. Oh no. He crit.
I can almost guarantee Godfrey's dead.
Ow.
15. Total of 18 points of piercing damage.
Godfrey's down.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And that's all of them.
It's the bad guy's turn. Okay. It's the vampire's
gonna-
turn.
As bonus actions, Kurt and Chris, they're going to reload their weapons, but they're going to noticeably switch to their daggers.
Okay. This vampire here on the right is like, what the fuck?
My
Fuck
sentence
this.
is
This is
next.
too much for me. He just runs away. Actually, he's dashing. He's gone.
Peace. This doesn't make sense. I'm out of here.
Yeah, and this guy, let's see over here. This guy over here is going to be like, what the fuck? He's going to 2, 3, come over here, make an athletics roll. He's going to pick up Godfrey's body and start dragging it back over in this direction.
It's not much of an athletics roll. Godfrey only weighs. It doesn't say on here. I got it on this.
He's got a pretty good strength too, though.
£116. He's 4'11", weighs 116 pounds.
Yeah, he's got a strength of 16. He didn't have any problems. The lady who's staring at Walken is going to be, well, it looks like your friends have betrayed you. She's actually going to let go of you and say, good luck with them. And
Wait.
she backs into the building. She's basically doing a withdrawal. She's going to go in here into the building and shut the doors.
Oh. Sullivan, you dirty bastard.
It's now Mort's turn.
Oh. What? Let me just say one thing before you do anything here. Sullivan was talking to me about killing Tom long before it happened. What do you think he's gonna do to you when he tires of you?
You know, he's just kind of want to walk up to you. And he's just kind of looming over you, and like all you see is just his eyes, and he snorts down it. He's like, I owe him a debt, and where he goes, I go.
You
And
fucking
I rolled a crit.
bastard.
No!
I'm gonna fucking plant that bitch right between your horns, son.
The dice
fuck.
god. They've determined what's happening today.
I'm gonna drop my fucking shield, and I'm gonna two-hand this motherfucker. So that is 23. That's 28 points of damage, bro.
Yeah, he's out. That did it.
This is not what I expected tonight.
He's gonna turn to Caballeros, and he's like, "Well, wrong place, wrong time." That is a 17 hit.
17 hits.
That's 6 points of damage, and he's going to action surge.
Holy fuck.
Does a 14 hit?
14 hits.
That's 14 damage. And let's see. I don't think a 12 is going to hit you.
It
But
doesn't.
but I have a bardic inspiration.
Very nice.
Does that still
What?
count if the other two teammates are unconscious?
Yeah, because he gave
Yeah.
it to him beforehand.
What kind of bardic inspiration was that?
Yeah.
It was a D8?
Yeah, 1d8.
You okay, cat? Dang.
I'm waiting for it to roll. For some reason, it's going really slow. God damn it.
Even
Come
the vampires,
on.
even the vampires are like, this is too fucked up, even for us.
All right. It's not rolling on roll 20, so I'm going to roll it on the fucking. Oh, wait, there it is. What do you get?
2.
So 2, so 14?
14 will hit.
All right. That is another 14 points of damage.
All right. I am unconscious.
Mort is going to.
Don't eat her yet.
Oh, fuck! What about him?
I don't care about walking.
All right. I'm gonna put Walken's head in my fucking mouth and just chomp his brain off. And then, what about him?
We're still in rounds.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I mean, it kind of depends on what you guys do next.
Well, I mean, it's Godfrey next, so.
Godfrey, give me a death save.
I didn't make the brain off yet. Sorry, bud.
Give me 1 second. Death save.
An old man with a long beard who's glowing suddenly appears.
Shut the fuck up! No!
That's one success.
Okay. Actually, 3 old men with long beards who are glowing suddenly appear.
Of
They're like-
course, there'd be 3 Bahamets.
And they're like, this is fucked up.
They don't do anything about it. They're just like, oh my god.
All right, Selvin, it's your turn.
So it's just me, so I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna give her 1 hit point with my lay on hands.
Okay, anything else?
And I'm gonna say, is that the light you're looking for?
Caballeros, you wake up with 1 hit point. You're in really bad shape.
Fuck you.
All right.
Anything else you want to do in your turn, Caballeros?
Oh, since it's my turn, sure.
It is.
Nothing's really going to get me out of this.
Unless you can misty step and run or teleport or something.
Yeah, no.
Are you not a slave as well?
I'll cast Spirit Guardians.
That's a poor option. You would have been very valuable to the Empire.
The Empire can suck a dick.
You could suck mine afterwards.
My wisdom save is a total of 21. I'm still
Okay.
gonna take damage. 15.
Oh yeah, I got a big one too. Shit.
And if Walken wasn't dead before, he is now.
I got a 10, so I take damage too, I guess.
So half damage is 4 points.
So 8 points it is.
9 for full.
Okay.
Man, you rolled like crap on your damage.
Yep. A 1, 2, and a 6.
He just kind of singes his hooves and shit. He's like, mm-hmm.
Okay, Walken. It's now
He's
your
got to
turn.
make a save too.
Bonus
Within 50
action.
feet.
Oh, okay.
Mass
Bonus
healing word.
action.
You'd love to do
Okay.
that, but you cast Spirit Guardians.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
you can't
correct.
cast this. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm done.
Walken, now it's your turn. I need a death
Right.
save from you.
Death save is 14.
Well, that's good. Well, for however long. You're alive at least for now. All right. It's a Blade's turn.
Eldritch Blast from Quint to hit Kabar.
Okay.
That'll be 12 and 13. They'll both
Both
miss.
will miss.
Jacobus is going to cast Chill Touch on him and him. 13's going to miss, and you're technically prone, so he has disadvantage to hit walking. That will be 9, so fucking Jacobus, of course, misses. But these two, they're going to turn on to go on Quint. And they're both going to attack Quint. So
Yes, the vampires are definitely like, this is fucked up.
the 15 and 19 to hit Quint, so they both hit. I should actually say they have short swords and not daggers, but anyways. 7. 12 points to Quint. Let me find that real quick. There we go. And the other one does the same damage. 11, 14, 17. And Quint looks like shit.
I think
And
you got
that's
one
their
more
turn.
left. Okay.
No, Jacobus attacked and missed. Quint shot and missed.
Okay. The Edward way down here in the bottom is just, he's gone. He's just running. It's like, fuck this. This is fucked up.
Of course, Edward fucking ran.
The woman, she's inside. She's running too. She's gone. She's leaving. This
I
guy,
hope Godfrey appreciates being a vampire.
He will.
This-
He absolutely will.
this guy's going to drag Godfrey away. So that's their turns. Now it's Mort's turn.
All right. I'm going to tag Veros.
And you're
the
gonna
third-
understand. I need you to execute Order 66.
I think it's been fucking executed. 66 and 67 and 68 and 69, all four. Holy
I
shit.
know,
13
but I'm letting Mort know to kill Quint and Jacobus too.
So 13 hit.
No.
All right.
Damn.
Yeah, we're rolling low.
All right. 24 hit.
24 will hit.
All right. Oh shit. That's gonna be. It's gonna be 10 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down.
Well, yeah. I only had 1 hit point.
All right. Sullivan, do you want to save your wizard and your other dude?
No.
All right. I'll just wait until my next turn. I'm gonna fucking end it for the other two.
Okay. Godfrey, give me another death save. Godfrey?
Oh, sorry. For a second there. So another death save, right?
Sure. I know it may seem like it doesn't matter, but it might.
No, it's fine.
Ooh, there
It's
it is.
fine. That's another success.
Narratively, it will.
What'd you get?
A 14.
Okay, another success. All right, you're doing pretty good. Sullivan, it's now your turn.
Gonna run over here. I'm going to attack Quint. Oh, I fucking crit him. No. Oh, I wanted to kill him anyways. That'll be a total of 14 points of damage, which kills him.
Okay.
So Quint drops. And then I'm going to turn around to Jacobus and I'm going to say, I'm so sorry that I made you the way that you are now.
He's like, hey, we could always go back. I was just in a bar. You forced me into this.
Are you willing to repent?
Repent what to who?
Repent your soul to me.
Sure.
All right. So, I don't believe him. I'm going to stab him. And just for effort, I'm going to smite him.
Oh,
Oof.
I'm sorry, Jacobus. You're so young and moldable. 10 for slashing. I won't even have to roll smite. He's dead.
okay. So unless you guys are going to chase down or do something, I think we're going to be out of rounds.
So, we're gonna pillage Quint's and fucking Jacobus's gold, which is a ridiculous amount.
Walken, go ahead and give me death rolls.
25 to hit.
Never mind.
Okay.
First
That's a
time.
crit, isn't it? Isn't that like a crit?
So basically, you're going to chop up Walken and Cabarrus.
Oh yeah, jerky time.
There it is.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, I apologize. Your characters are dead.
Well, bam! I got a back.
Sullivan,
Don't say Godfrey again.
Godfrey, you get dragged away.
I hope
And
he enjoys being a vampire.
yes, you are going to wake up in roughly 24 hours as a vampire.
Yay!
Sparkly one at that.
Yes,
Very sparkly.
yes, you got turned by Edward's third cousin.
I think that's a fate worse than death.
So, with my new character, as far as the level goes, is he just going to be the previous level that Walken is? Or
He
Walken
can,
was?
yeah, he can be 5th level. I think you guys are 5th level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can be 5th level.
Just want to say I'm sorry. Mort doesn't give shit, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty much on the same boat, but I tried weighing all my options, and I think Sullivan's just gonna succumb to madness. He thinks he's trying. He thinks he's trying to be. He thinks he can redeem himself, but really he doesn't know how, and so he thinks the most good thing I can do is kill my best friends.
I think that's
So let's see.
Got to him. The Church of Hexer really went through his head.
Oh yeah,
There it is.
there it is.
Well, you guys did see him kill Tom, and then you still hung out with him.
It
Does that mean
turns
me
out,
and you have to go at it?
it turns out I was the TPK the whole time.
That's what I get for letting a player character have a small army. Oh well.
It
guess
turns out that the TPK was the friends we made along the way.
If only
That's
I was a
usually
What
the
little
way it
happened
works.
to Walken's nightstand, though?
Mort took it, and he uses it as a toilet now.
Oh, wow. Good to go.
All right. So I don't know if we want to actually keep playing this game after I just killed everybody.
I'm not going to hold it against you.
Oh, okay.
That's up to you guys. We can either end the campaign, or hell, at this point, even the Dark Elves might be like, "Fuck this! He can have the city."
He's fucking psycho.
No, they wouldn't do that. They would be like, "Come, join us, child."
It's too late. I gave you my body, and you guys were like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, we can end the campaign if that's the consensus, what everybody wants to do, or, geez, we could do one of a number of things, like everybody roll up new characters, and okay, that would basically be just ending the campaign and starting a new one. Or we could see what Sullivan and Mort plan on doing, and maybe you guys could show up and join them, I guess. I don't know if you trust them.
I wouldn't trust me.
I was going to say, like, as soon as the information gets out that, you know, he murdered half the rest of his party.
But who's going to... Well,
Who's gonna care?
he did technically fail the mission. I mean, he
He
did
failed the mission, and he killed someone who actually was valuable to the Dark Elves, so...
But who's going to tell that?
Mort's not. He had the evidence.
My man.
Well, Godfrey could in a day.
Right, tomorrow. Godfrey can show up to the Dark Elves and be like, hey, listen, this is what's up.
Yes, you're gonna wake up as a vampire in 24 hours, and they would be like, "Oh, well, join us then."
There you go.
Hell yeah.
What?
I just produced the worst villain ever.
Here's a-
bard vampire.
That's right.
Yaunty.
Well, technically, he's just a vampire spawn for now,
Oh yeah. That's
for
funny.
the time being.
I don't know, my armor class goes up, and my hit points go way the fuck up.
Yeah, but you're a vampire spawn to Edward.
Edward's third cousin.
Oh
True.
my god, that's somehow worse.
Yes, I know.
So- Sullivan's plan is that he's basically going to defect back to the Empire. And
Wow.
yeah, I had to kill you for that. I don't know why.
Defected to the Empire?
Yes.
Back to the Empire.
And with Kurt and Chris, we're going to use the secret passage through the wall to get out. And we're basically going to go around the Teamsters.
Okay, and then how are you going to get outside the black bubble?
Good question. Oh, wait. Actually, we know the answer, but it's not the same way that we came in from. Where's the secret passage to? It was a red house.
Whorehouse.
Yeah, it was a whorehouse that we could go from inside the city to outside the bubble. And hopefully the shadow bubble didn't go through the ground.
It did not.
So we could take the secret passage through that building we burnt down. Thanks, Tom. And then we can go around the bubble.
Okay.
If you haven't noticed, guys, I planned this.
Yes. Yes, you did.
Okay, so you and Mort
So,
are at least going back to the Empire then?
yeah. I'm going to send, basically the plan is I'm going to, for Kurt and Chris, I'm going to take half the gold that I had given the other two, and I'm going to split it to myself, and then I'm going to give the rest to them. So but I basically tell them I don't really care what they do with it, and I don't care if we work together ever again. But just know that I will still like to do business with them down the road.
Okay.
And yeah.
I am thinking, yeah, maybe we should just end this campaign and start a new one.
All right, Mort's retired.
I win.
He's still out there in the world somewhere. I'm not going to say they can't come back at some point.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You
Well,
know,
I mean, we know Walken's going to come back in the form of stool.
Yeah, my stool. I shit you out later. Just playing.
That shit is dead. It'll hellish rebuke your ass on the way out.
oh, no.
Spicy butt.
Spicy poo.
Spicy poo.
Okay, well, I tell you what then. Oh, I had not planned on another campaign this soon. So,
I feel like this campaign has thrown a lot of curveballs your way.
for those of you who would still like to play on Tuesday nights, I'm going to take next Tuesday night off because I want a couple of weeks to think about the next campaign.
Okay.
It probably won't take me the full 2 weeks, but I'll put some stuff up in the Discord, and unless you want to wait and hear more, you can go ahead and roll up characters whenever you want at first level. Or if you want to wait and hear, that's fine too. But for that matter, I'm also willing to listen to ideas if what you guys want to do or where you want to go. I mean, it wouldn't necessarily have to be this world, though. That's just kind of what I've been doing.
I like this world.
I've been enjoying this world.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing Dragon Wars, but that's kind of way back too. I wouldn't mind doing. We could also do like a time jump. We did this one like 10 years after this shit happened.
I don't think it will go anywhere, actually.
What,
Yeah,
the Dark Elves?
Yeah.
Well, actually, since the campaign's over, I can tell you what's going to happen with the Dark Elves. The Dark Elves are going to get their asses kicked. Then the reason is it's not going to take an outside force. It's not going to take the Empire or the dragons in Varesca. The Lady Arcana, who's over the House of Daggers, who did this, she did this on her own. Her house did. She did not do this with the full blessing of... And they were going to figure that out, or they are going to figure that out eventually, and then there's going to be hell to pay. Because the other houses don't want to go like full-fledged war with the upper world. At least, not now anyway.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. Fuck dragons. They got crazy people who kill each other and shit. So, but yeah, I mean, if we stay in this world, we can still bump it ahead a few years or 10 years or hell, even 100 or 1,000 or whatever. And the good thing about
is
that
there
is...
anything that you wanted to try? Is there anything? Is there anything that you wanted to try, Ty? Like, I don't know.
God, I always kind of think that the Empire is just like America.
It sort of kind of is in a way.
Fantasy America.
Well, you had mentioned that there's other parts of the world.
There are, yeah, there are uncharted lands that. Oh, actually, I had thought about doing that.
Speaking of uncharted lands and Americans, I heard you had iron. Boof. That shit is mine.
Well, we
We're
could
gonna
send out a group.
liberate the fuck out of that.
We could send out a group. We could send out a group of explorers, but you know, oh shit, that hurt.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, dude. They're making a new Matrix.
I don't want to.
2 days. They're coming out with the new trailer, dude. My fucking buddy just posted some shit on Facebook. I know I totally interrupted. But
Oh, and the new Matrix movie.
he fucking posted this fucking link, and it was like, red pill, blue pill, and I'm like, oh well, yeah, fuck, I'm gonna fucking see how deep the rabbit hole goes, So I fucking click on this shit, but pulls up this kind of like trailer thing. I gotta share it with you guys. It's fucking awesome.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop us now since we're going to be doing
Yes.
something else in the future.
Sullivan kills everyone.